Hey guys, I know some of you might have been expecting me to go straight into my review of yesterday's action, but instead I've decided to focus this video on giving an update on this channel and the schedule I have in the coming weeks so that everyone's in the loop. Although, I want to quickly start by once more thanking everyone for the continuing support this channel has been getting lately, as it really does motivate me to come back to the channel to interact with you guys in the comments and put together more content. As some of you may have noticed, the number of uploads that I've been doing about a month ago has dropped off the past couple of weeks. But I want to be open and explain that I'm still committed to the channel and enjoy making videos. The reason for this stretch was down to me seeing a lot of relatives and family and struggling to find the time to make videos, so apologies for not explaining that sooner. On that note though, if not already known by many of you guys, I'm also a university student and I have my end of year exams coming up over the next month or so. So again, it's going to limit how much I'll be able to upload. So in keeping to a kind of schedule, I'll likely be looking to upload my power rankings and weekly review, alongside some other content like analysis or news when I have time on my hands. I'll be trying to update what I'm doing on my Twitter, so follow me there if you want to know what's going on. Once my exams are done, I'll be looking to upload far more regularly, almost to a daily basis, so if people can hang in there with a little less for the next few weeks, I can promise you I'll be investing a ton of energy back into the channel once my exams are off my back. With that out of the way, I want to address one of the big Overwatch League news stories from yesterday, which was that after the relentless campaign to bring them back, it was announced yesterday that the Overwatch League has partnered with Akshon Esports to create full and proper highlights for the games. Whilst I'm sure many people were very angry with the way the league initially handled this situation, which has been seen in the negativity towards their highlights, I think that it's very important that we recognise and commend Blizzard for actually following up on fan feedback in a very positive manner that will benefit everyone in the long run, moving forward, especially EU fans like myself, who sometimes struggle to see the games with the old post-show bits not really a very helpful substitute compared to what Akshon provided in the past. Now I'll take a quick look at what happened yesterday with only 3 games starting the final week of Stage 2, with the playoff hunt now really kicking into gear. The Dallas Fuel kicked us off against the Florida Mayhem. I think the biggest thing to take away from the series was the quality of Florida's performance. It suggested that they were progressing in the right direction. The Fuel were coming off a load of momentum after their home games at Dallas homestand last weekend, but they were made to work seriously hard for their victory in this match, with BQB, and particularly Hagapan, a standout performance on the Mayhem side, as they even managed to take a map off of Dallas. I thought OGE and Note again showed the brilliant partnership they developed with one another, with another impressive display from the pair as they booked Dallas into the stage playoffs. Game 2 saw the Philadelphia Fusion face a really tough test in the red-hot San Francisco Shock, with only a win realistically keeping Philly's playoff hopes alive, and it appeared that the Fusion were trying to do everything they could to try and beat arguably the strongest team in the league right now, with a very competitive contest on the first 2 maps. They had moments where Philadelphia had opportunities to take control, but alas, this was a mountain too high to climb, as the Shock edged out the first half before dominating the second, to end the Fusion's playoff hopes and make another statement with his performance, with Choi Hyobin the standout in my eyes, who like Moth, the 2 players are not often talked about, but performing at the highest level right now, as the Shock look to complete this stage, having not dropped a single map. Thursday concluded with the Guangzhou charge against the Houston Outlaws, and this game had the word Messi written all over it from minute 1. This series swung back and forth, with both sides for the most part sticking to 3-3 goats. Has been their main issue all stage. At first it was Happy, Hopper and the Charge who were in control, so it took a 2-0 lead into the half, despite the contest being actually quite even, to see it quickly evaporate to the Outlaws with their Zarya, Spree and Muma the main catalyst for their team's success, as they levelled the series and brought us to a Game 5 on Busan. Again, the first map was as even as the rest of this series, with Guangzhou just scraping through a 99 to 99% round, before Happy's Widow and Eileen Sombra completely shut down Houston to give the Charge the 3-2 victory, and stabilise what has been a very shaky ship, as the Outlaws slip further and further to the bottom end of the pack. Looking at my predictions from yesterday, it was another day of correct results, as I got 3 out of 3 right to start this week in strong fashion, with most of the series panning out roughly how I expected they would. But looking ahead to Friday's 3 matches, I had the LA Gladiators besting the Boston Uprising 3-1, before Vancouver stomped the battle for Canada over Toronto 4-0, as we see the day end with what I think will be the Dragons beating Washington 3-0, with the Justice putting up a little bit of opposition. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Again, please follow me on Twitter if you want all the latest updates on what I have planned for videos. Otherwise, please like, comment and subscribe for this continuing Overwatch League coverage and content.